Good afternoon, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination and Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, comment. Kate Middleton just had her 37th birthday on January 9th. She's born in 1982. I graduated high school in 1982. This makes me realize how old I am. Meghan Markle and Harry were not in attendance at the birthday party. And so we need to explore this. The Duchess of Cambridge turned 37 last Wednesday. Celebrate the occasion with her husband, Prince William, and some of her closest friends and family members. Kate enjoyed a small birthday lunch on Sunday at her Anmer Hall home in Norfolk, England, after attending a church service at Sandringham with her mother-in-law, Queen Elizabeth II, earlier in the day. Boy, that's how you spend your birthday. That's a good thing. The lunch included several of Kate's closest school friends, each of whom are godparents for the couple's 3 children. Okay, that's another thing. Harry and Meghan are not godparents for their children. The source says Amelia Jardine Patterson, I don't know how to pronounce that, a school chum from Marlborough and Prince George's godmother, along with her husband David, who attended Eton with William, stopped by for the Sunday roast. Princess Charlotte's godmother, Laura Mead, and her husband James, who is one of William's best friends, were also at the afternoon party. Prince Louis's godmother, Sophie Carter, and her husband David were also there. Okay, they're just saying it's a scheduling conflict. And they're making excuses. These are 2 adult men. They're not boys anymore. They're not exactly the Fab Four. Blah, blah, blah. So many questions. I mean, just so much going on with the royals. Let's just get a feel for the relationship between Kate and Meghan right now, because everyone, including the mainstream media, is saying that they're feuding. And it really appears to be the case. So let's see what the cards want to tell us. Kate and Meghan. This is Kate. Meghan. Wow. Duchess difficult. All right. So the first thing that pops out at me is this 8 spades, scapegoat, diamond ring, sun. This is Meghan's side. The scapegoat is cast out. She's cast out. 2 diamonds, the marriage card, sun. This is 11. 3 clubs. Okay, right now she's cast out very visibly for the whole world to see. On Kate's side, we have the High Tower, we have hand in hand Mother Earth. The mother, Kate, just prefers to be alone. The woman in the High Tower, the mother in the very high position, or she wants to be alone. The mother wants to be alone very publicly. 12 and 9, 21, 6 diamonds. 21 plus 6 is 27, right? 12, 21 plus 6, 27 is cross. Okay. The mother in the permanent relationship of the royal family, permanently a royal, for the many people, she just wants to be alone. Okay, so I've read a lot on this because I find it very fascinating. And it's not clear which is which. Okay, Was Meghan snubbed? Did Meghan snub Kate's birthday and she's like, I don't want to go? Or was Meghan not invited? Okay, so we just put it two ways up here. And we're going to ask these sticks here. So if it goes like this, Meghan was snubbed. If it goes like this, Meghan was not invited. So was Meghan snubbed or not invited? Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women. Blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for me a sinner, now and at the hour of my death. Snubbed or not invited? Okay. This says Meghan was not invited. Meghan was not invited. Okay, and by the way, I'd like to see you do that with a pendulum. Because these guys point. Okay, these very expensive devices, they point. So they pointed at Kate did not invite her. She did not invite her. She didn't want her there. That's a very important distinction. Okay, so Meghan was just scapegoat, kicked out. And it was Kate's decision that she didn't want her. Does Meghan feel does Kate feel that Meghan is jealous of her? Or let's just ask, is Meghan jealous of Kate? This is Meghan's side, is Meghan jealous of Kate? Because Kate is obviously the more established one. Okay. Is Meghan jealous of Kate? Home, inheritance, man, cornucopia. Inheritance is very solid. Okay, Meghan is part of the royal family. Inheritance. Cornucopia, money and abundance. Part of the abundant royal family. There's a man showing up here. This is probably Harry. And home. Is Meghan jealous of Kate? I'm not seeing any jealousy. I'm seeing Harry and her home, 1323-27 cross. Okay, Meghan is just really focused on Harry and her new family and her new position in the royal family and everything that entails. She's not jealous of Kate. I'm a little surprised. Does Kate view Meghan as a rival? Is she sabotaging her? Does Kate view Meghan as a rival? You know, two beautiful women in the royal family married to the brothers. Does Kate view Meghan as a rival? Someone to compete with? Okay. Kate view Meghan as a rival. City, cross, fence sitter, veil. Fence sitter is very reactive. Cross is permanent. City is the whole world. And the permanent relationship, reacting, and seven spades secrets. Okay, hidden behind the veil. Sevens return endlessly. This is 12 and 8, 5 spades. Roadblock. Okay, so there's a roadblock on Kate's side. This is very open on Meghan's side. Meghan is not doing this. Kate is doing this. Okay, Kate is the sour apples here. She is secretly reacting. Okay, she's reacting, but she's not admitting it. Like, oh yeah, I'm sabotaging Meghan. But she is the roadblock, and she's just constantly reacting to Meghan. Yeah. So Kate is the initiator. Kate, you know, I asked if she views her as a rival. Okay, if she is a rival, I want to see crafty, secret, sneaky kind of cards. Well, Veil does show up. Okay, Kate is just very reactive. You know, this is an opportunity to flick Meghan on the head and say, I'm not inviting you. And that's what she's doing. But it's not a break. Okay, they're family and it's permanent. But she's kind of embarrassing her in front of the whole world. And it's very underhanded. She's embarrassing her in front of the whole world. This is her opportunity to embarrass her. It's just one more thing. And it's kind of mean-spirited. And I'm a little surprised, actually. I thought it would be on Meghan's side, but it's not. It's on Kate's side. Kate is she's sabotaging Meghan a little bit. How does Meghan feel about this? What are her feelings about not attending the party? How does Meghan feel about not being invited to the party? Butterfly. Jacob's ladder. Okay. Feeling blocked. Okay, so how does Meghan feel about this? Butterfly, Jacob's ladder, roadblock, 4-leaf clover. Fives are change. This is changing her feelings. Butterfly is transformation to a blockage. Okay, step by step. Jacob's ladder, step by step. Changing. This is all three of these cards are change. Okay, and 4-leaf clover is very opportunistic. It's transform, and this is 10, 3 diamonds, Trinity. Trinity is about working together. Her feelings about working together have changed, are changing. It's all changing. It's all changing, and she's feeling very blocked. She's very... You know, Harry's a very emotional person. And maybe Meghan is a very emotional person. I'm actually a very emotional person, and I hide it extremely well. Okay, so well that I think people don't realize that I'm a very emotional person. Okay, so this is really changing things for Meghan. This latest diss, and it's step by step. She just keeps doing it. She just keeps messing her around. Is Meghan's princess fantasy. Okay, so every little girl's fantasy is to get married and then to, boy, I'll probably get hate for that one. Or to marry a prince. Okay, Meghan Markle literally married a prince. We're talking about Meghan since we already know Kate married a prince, and that was a big deal back when. Okay, so is Meghan Markle's princess fantasy? Okay, she is living out her dream of being a princess, living in the castle with the prince. Is that fantasy dying? Okay, is that fantasy dying for her, for Meghan? Because so much trouble. I got the yes. It's just interesting how difficult life can be. Okay, I'm sure Meghan never thought it could be this difficult. So, and I feel a bit sorry for her, frankly. I mean, this is her dream come true. Okay, so is her princess fantasy dying? Yes. This is just not what she thought she was signing up for. Okay, player is actor or actress. Meghan is an actress from Hollywood. Woman, the woman who is an actress, cup overflowing. It's just too much drama. Too much. It's too much drama for the woman who's an actor. It's just too much. The fantasy is dying. It's just too much drama for the woman who's an actor from Hollywood. 23, 33, it adds yes again. Double yes. Wow. And this 10 clubs is extremely emotional. Okay, she's just overwhelmed with emotion. This is not what she thought she was signing up for. I have to ask one more. Is she starting to fantasize about getting out? Okay, because honestly, they need to lay off of her a bit. And they need to just, everything fell out, so we're not going to read that. Half the deck fell out. Is Meghan starting to fantasize about just getting out? Because, man, it's just, this is just too hard right now. Is Meghan starting to fantasize about exiting stage right? 3 diamonds. Magi. Wow. Because Meghan is a runner. Okay, she's like the runaway bride. She was married to the movie producer, and from that she got her role in Suits, and she became a much more an established working actress. Okay, and that's great. Okay, but it sent her to Canada, and he was in California, and the next thing you know, she's done with him. Okay, she's kind of a runner. And that's a very bad thing. This is why marriage is forever. This is why there is no divorce. And in the Bible, a woman may marry one time. That's it. Unless your husband dies, you can only marry one time. That's going to be very unpopular, but that is the biblical model. So what we have here in society, where women marry and divorce and marry and divorce and marry and divorce, that is the opposite of how God commands us to live. Okay, so is she having, and by the way, that commandment is different for the man. A man may have multiple wives. Okay, and again, we are not living this one man, one woman thing. Okay, where women are marrying again and again, they're not allowed to do that. Men, on the other hand, because we're different, the rule is different for us. We're actually allowed to. Solomon had 1,000 wives. 1,000. King David had eight wives or 9 wives. Is King David an ungodly man? No. Jesus Christ is in the line of King David. Solomon is the first king after King David. He had 700 wives and 300 concubines. And for today's purposes, that's really 1,000 wives. Concubines have slightly. And he's not ungodly for that. Okay, and I'm not a Mormon. Okay, so is Meghan fantasizing about getting out because she's a runner? 10 spades, earthquake. Trinity, Magi, strength, 24:27, cross, the permanent marriage. Magi is a manifester. In the rooting trinity, this is all about the marriage. These three things are all about the marriage. 10 spades here can be read great disappointment or just a very bad ending, and this adds cross. So she is thinking about her options. The Magi manifests within the relationship and the rooting and the children. 3, there's a child coming. Okay, so within the context of the permanent marriage and the child and the family, she is thinking about getting out. She's starting to fantasize about getting out because it's so bad. It's been so difficult for Meghan. Yeah, we should, lift Meghan up a little bit. I mean, whatever you think of her, people need to be kind to one another. And I think she's getting piled on a bit. Okay, so let's review. First we've got, this is Kate, this is Meghan. Okay, she's not invited to the birthday. Let's look at Meghan first. Meghan is cast out. She's committed, and this cast out is very public. This action of casting her out is just very public and terrible. Kate did it. She's the one. The mother did it in front of the many people, and she just didn't want her there. She wanted to be alone, do her own birthday her way. Okay, and so I asked my sticks here, which is not the technical name of these is sticks. Not really. So I asked my sticks, did Meghan snub Kate's birthday, or was she not invited? The sticks clearly showed that Meghan was not invited. Okay? Cast out, not invited. Okay, so we got double confirmation there. Is Meghan jealous of Kate? No jealousy is showing. No craft. She's very committed to her family and Harry and the royal family. She's just really trying her best. And I think she should get credit for that. I'm going to get hate for this. People give me hate when I even say nice things about Meghan. But she is married into the royal family. She is divorced, but she is married into the royal family. She is a royal now. Does Kate view Meghan as a rival? Secretly, she's constantly reacting and working against her in front of the whole world. And she is blocking 5 spades. This adds 5 spades. She is blocking at every chance she gets, secretly denying it, very subtly, very passive aggressively. She is constantly just reacting very underhandedly against Meghan to undermine her. Okay, so she does view her as a rival, but it's not like really nasty, but it's not like nasty, but yes, she's constantly doing this. Kate is doing this to Meghan. How does Meghan feel about not being invited? This really changes things for her. This is very upsetting to her, and she just feels like it's one thing after another, and it just keeps happening. And she's taking every opportunity to stick another needle in her, she's taking every opportunity. Every chance she gets, she's blocking, and this adds 5 spades. Okay, she's blocking Meghan. She's taking every opportunity, and it's really wearing Meghan down. Is Meghan's fantasy, this fantasy world, she's a princess, this is her dream come true. Is her fantasy of, wow, this is all I've ever wanted, dying? Yes. It's just too much drama for her. This is not what she signed up for. She had no idea it could be like this. Okay, is Meghan fantasizing about an exit? Yes. It's so difficult for her. She's fantasizing about getting out. That doesn't mean she will get out, but she's starting to think about her options. She's showing as the Magi in the middle, she has options, and she's fantasizing about it. Well, maybe I'll just walk away with $100 billion or something. which would be absolutely terrible. Okay, that would potentially completely destroy the royal family. I don't know how much she could take from that. Hopefully they protect their assets well. Not because of Meghan, but because it's wrong to take assets out of the royal family. That's just wrong. And it's stealing from the British people. That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination and Fortune Telling, The Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, comment.